We are currently at war with the virus, and the scientists all around the world are spending tremendous amount of time, effort, and money to end this war. In the world's most renowned science journal, Nature, the website is packed with news and researches about COVID. Nature journal is a place where millions of new science articles are being published, and the fact that the whole website is covered with COVID-related news or articles show how much the world is desperate to put an end with this notorious virus. This desperation was able to guide the scientists to develop vaccines for the virus, and we are extremely lucky that we've got the vaccines. Usually for one vaccine to come out, it takes about 10 years. The scientists were able to reduce that amount of time into 1 year, so it really is incredible to see these vaccines at this time. Also, I think these vaccines are incredible because in history, there was no such vaccine for an RNA virus such as COVID. Coming up with a vaccine was truly a huge mountain to overcome. However, there is another huge mountain to go over: massive production, massive distribution, and massive vaccination. There are 7.8 billion people across the world, and to vaccinate this number of people is truly a challenge. Also, one vaccination does not fully immunize the person, so a follow-up boost shot needs to be done to fully vaccinate one person. If we need 2 vaccines for one person, we need about 16 billion shots to fully vaccinate the world. We probably won't be able to vaccinate all 7.8 billion people. Some people wouldn't want to get vaccinated, and many in developing countries won't be able to afford vaccination. However, if we were to vaccinate the whole population within a year, we need to vaccinate 1.3 billion shots a month, 44 million shots a day, 1.8 million shots an hour, 31,000 shots a minute, and 514 shots a second. So, 514 vaccinations a second for 1 full year without a single second of rest will allow the whole population of the earth to be vaccinated. Well, I oversimplify the calculation, and this method of calculation is definitely wrong. My intention is to address how difficult it is to do massive production and vaccination. When we distribute these RNA vaccines, we must be extremely careful. These RNA vaccines must be kept at low temperature, at least -20 degrees Celsius the whole time. Carrying these RNA vaccines at this low temperature across countries is not easy. A highly efficient yet secure supply chain must be developed for this challenge. Amid enough problems, more problems are emerging: the variants. Currently, there are 2 major mutants which the scientists are worrying about: the UK variant and the South African variant. Luckily, it seems like the mutant from the UK can be covered by the current vaccines. However, the mutated one from Africa is a huge concern. Less than 50% of these African mutants can be covered by the current vaccines. Does this mean we need to make a new vaccine for this South African variant? We might have to. Fortunately, it is fairly easy to make a vaccine for the variants. This is one of the advantages of RNA vaccines. They are easy to be modified. It is probably going to take about 6 weeks to make the vaccine for the South African variant. However, we have no idea on how this vaccine for the variant will be trialed and approved. Moreover, even if the vaccine for the variant gets approved, the problem would be again massive production, massive distribution, and massive vaccination of the second COVID vaccine in the midst of vaccination of the current one. If yet another mutant comes up that can't be covered with any of the vaccines, then it's going to be a disaster. So what is our solution? Well, unfortunately, there is no such brilliant solution. Before another mutant hits us, we need to speed up the vaccinating the current one. Also, we need to keep wearing masks, doing social distancing, and pray that this virus will go away. We need to end this battle altogether. I would like to end this video by borrowing a quote from a movie, Interstellar. "We will find a way, we always have."